The new coronavirus that appeared in China has already killed 6 people, all in the city of Wuhan. As the epidemic raises fears of a global crisis, many countries in Asia have stepped up the security measures, including scanning travelers to check their body temperature remotely. The World Health Organization will meet on Wednesday to decide whether to declare a public health emergency of international concern. The organization did not recommend its restricting level or trade, but such measures could be discussed on Wednesday. Authorities in many countries systematically check the arrival of flights from risk areas. China identified 77 new cases on Tuesday, bringing the total to nearly 300, as the disease claimed 3 lives in Wuhan center, the epicenter of the epidemic that infected several others in Japan and Korea, from the south and Thailand. The coronavirus has thus far killed 6 people in the city where it first appeared, and nearly 1,000 patients were under observation in Chinese hospitals, according to health officials. Beijing announced on Tuesday that it is placing the epidemic in the same category as that of severe acute respiratory syndrome (SARS), which made the world shudder in the early 2000s. Authorities in many countries systematically check the arrival of flights from risk areas. Respiratory mask stocks are depleted in many pharmacies in Shanghai, as elsewhere in China and Asia. Shanghai has confirmed 4 new cases of the disease, and Taiwan has announced that it has registered its first case, that of a traveler who lives in Wuhan. Singapore to Sydney. The authorities carry out systematic checks on the arrival of flights from risk areas. Thai authorities have implemented mandatory thermal directions at airports in Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Phuket and Krabi for passengers from Chinese risk areas. Thai Health Minister announced that these passengers were screened without exception and placed in quarantine for 24 hours if they showed signs of fever. Thailand alone hosts a quarter of international flights from Wuhan, a city of 11 million people, where the disease was first detected in a market in December. The approach of the Chinese New Year, which begins this weekend, around 1,300 passengers should take his route every day, and the kingdom is keen to avoid any risk of epidemic while the tourist season is in full swing. In Hong Kong, authorities also say they are on high alert. The memory of the SARS epidemic that killed several hundred people there in 2002 to 2003 still haunts people. China's vast land borders are also under scrutiny. The offending strain is a new type of coronavirus, a family with a large number of viruses. They can cause mild illness in humans, like a cold, but also others more serious like SARS. Zhong Danshan, a Chinese scientist with the National Health Commission, said Monday evening that contagious transmission between people has been proven. It was the first time that such an assertion was made publicly. The WHO estimates that animals seem to be the most likely primary source, with limited transmission from human to human through close contact. According to Chinese authorities, the epidemic started on a seafood market in Wuhan. Sales of live poultry have been banned in Henan province to stem the epidemic, local press reported. Out of 8,096 cases, the SARS virus has killed 774 people worldwide, including 349 in mainland China and 299 in Hong Kong, according to the WHO. The organization at the time strongly criticized Beijing for having delayed raising the alarm and trying to conceal the extent of the epidemic. Please subscribe my channel. Stay tuned. Take care.